Was a Canadian the inspiration for James Bond? Quite possibly. This is Sir William Stephenson, and he was born on this day in 1897 in Winnipeg. And he would go on to serve in the First World War, and he would develop a technology to send photos over wireless. But what I'm focusing on is the Second World War. It was during that time that Winston Churchill was asking Stephenson to begin to sway public opinion in the United States to helping Britain during the war. Once America did join the war, Stephenson would help set up Camp X near Whitby, Ontario, which would train covert spies, including, maybe, possibly, a man by the name of Ian Fleming. After the war, Winston Churchill asked Prime Minister William Mackenzie King if he could knight William Stephenson, saying that it was a matter close to his heart to reward him for his service during the Second World War. Now, I could get into a lot about William Stephenson, but there's a lot to get into, and I'll be talking about him on my podcast in the near future. What I will say is that he is possibly the inspiration for James Bond. In fact, Ian Fleming himself would say, James Bond is a highly romanticized version of a spy. The real thing is William Stephenson. So is this man from Winnipeg possibly the inspiration for James Bond? Well, quite possibly. If you'd like to learn more about Canadian history, then check out my podcast, Canadian History X, From John to Justin, Coast to Coast, Canada's Great War, and Pucks and Cups, available on all podcast platforms.